There is a strange habit that almost everyone has. The moment something important happens, we want to tell someone. A new opportunity, a new relationship, a secret ambition, a plan that could change our future. Before the idea has even had time to grow, we expose it to the world. And for a moment, it feels good. Someone listens, someone reacts, someone validates us. But then something subtle changes. What once belonged entirely to you now exists inside someone else's mind. They can judge it, question it, laugh at it, discourage it, misunderstand it, or use it to understand exactly what you want. And this raises an uncomfortable question. Why do we feel such a powerful need to reveal ourselves? Why is keeping something private sometimes more difficult than achieving it? Human beings are social creatures. We want to be understood. We want someone to recognize our fears, our ambitions, our victories, our pain. And there is nothing wrong with connection. The problem begins when sharing becomes automatic, when every thought needs an audience, every plan needs approval, every achievement needs recognition. Imagine a young man who decides that he will completely transform his life. For the first time in years, he has a clear plan. He knows what he wants. He knows what he must do. But before taking the first serious step, he tells everyone. His family, his friends, people he barely knows. He describes the future in detail. They congratulate him. They tell him how ambitious he is. They admire the person he says he is about to become. And strangely, before accomplishing anything, he already feels rewarded. The applause arrived before the work. This is one reason silence can be so powerful. Silence removes premature recognition. Nobody can congratulate you for something they do not know you are building. Nobody can praise a transformation they have not yet seen. So the only reward available comes from actually making progress. The Stoics were deeply suspicious of actions performed mainly for admiration, because the moment your motivation depends on an audience, your audience begins controlling you. Their excitement increases your confidence. Their doubt weakens it. Their criticism changes your direction. And suddenly, something that began as your dream is being shaped by everyone except you. There is another danger. Not everyone who hears your plans will understand them. You describe an opportunity, and someone immediately describes everything that could go wrong. You reveal an ambition, and another person reminds you how unlikely success is. You share something fragile before it has developed the strength to survive other people's fears. And sometimes, the dream disappears before reality ever had the chance to test it. Not because the dream was impossible, because it was exposed too early. A seed does not begin its life above the ground. It begins underground, in darkness, hidden, protected. Its roots grow where nobody can see them. Only after becoming strong enough does it break through the surface. Perhaps your plans should sometimes grow the same way. Your progress does not always need an announcement. Your ambitions do not always need witnesses. And every thought inside your mind does not automatically deserve access to the outside world. Privacy is not dishonesty. It is discernment. It is understanding that some things become stronger when they are allowed to grow quietly. There is something most people discover too late. Information is never completely neutral. The more someone knows about you, the easier you become to understand. And the easier you are to understand, the easier you are to predict. Your fears reveal what can pressure you. Your desires reveal what can tempt you. Your insecurities reveal what can hurt you. Your ambitions reveal where your attention is going. This does not mean you should become suspicious of everyone. It means you should understand the difference between trust and unlimited access. Imagine two men sitting across from each other playing chess. One can see only the board. The other somehow knows every move his opponent is considering before he makes it. Who has the advantage? The answer is obvious. Life is more complicated than chess, but information still creates asymmetry. This is why intelligent people often reveal themselves slowly. They observe first. They listen. They allow time to reveal character before offering trust. Because trust should be built through experience, not granted simply because someone appears friendly. The Stoics understood the importance of controlling what belonged to them. Your thoughts are yours. Your intentions are yours. Your plans are yours. Until you choose to reveal them, and once something leaves your mouth, you lose control over where it travels. A secret told to one person can become a conversation between 10. A weakness revealed during an emotional moment can be remembered years later. A plan announced too early can attract opinions from people who were never supposed to influence it. There is also another kind of power hidden inside privacy: mystery. When people know everything about you, they begin creating a fixed version of you inside their minds. They think they know what you will do, what you believe, what you fear, what you are capable of. But when you stop explaining every decision, something changes. You become harder to define, harder to predict, and more importantly, you become less dependent on being understood. That is a powerful form of freedom, because many people spend their entire lives explaining themselves. Why they chose something, why they changed, why they walked away, why they want something different, as if every decision requires public approval. It doesn't. You can make a decision without defending it. You can change direction without announcing it. You can build something without showing the construction. You can improve without documenting every step. Sometimes, the strongest move is allowing people to discover the result after the work is already finished. A castle does not become secure by leaving every gate open. Neither does a person. Boundaries are not walls against the world. They are doors. And wisdom is knowing who deserves the key. There is a quiet kind of power in having a life that does not need to be explained. Not every victory needs an announcement. Not every relationship needs an audience. Not every thought needs to become a conversation. And not every person deserves to know what happens inside your mind. For centuries, philosophers understood that privacy was not isolation. It was self-possession. The ability to decide what belongs to the world and what remains yours. Think about how differently people behave when nobody is watching. There is no applause, no criticism, no approval. Only you, and the choices you make when there is nothing to prove. That is where character becomes visible. A person who constantly needs others to witness their life eventually begins living for the witnesses. They choose what looks impressive instead of what feels meaningful. They pursue what earns admiration instead of what brings fulfillment. Slowly, their life becomes a performance. But the private person escapes this trap. They can succeed quietly, fail quietly, change their mind quietly, begin again quietly. They do not need to turn every chapter of their life into an announcement. And because of that, their decisions remain their own. This does not mean becoming cold. It does not mean trusting nobody. A meaningful life requires relationships, friendship, love, vulnerability. But vulnerability without discernment is not intimacy. Real trust is selective. You can love people deeply without giving everyone unlimited access to you. You can have close friends without telling them every thought that enters your mind. You can share your dreams while protecting the ones that are still fragile. Privacy gives your inner world room to breathe. Imagine an ancient garden surrounded by enormous stone walls. From outside, very little can be seen. But behind those walls, trees grow, flowers bloom. Water flows quietly through fountains. The walls do not exist because the garden hates the world. They exist because something valuable grows inside. Your inner life deserves the same protection. Some ambitions go stronger without applause. Some decisions become clearer without outside opinions. Some wounds heal better without becoming public stories. And some transformations are most powerful when nobody notices them happening. Then one day, people look at you and realize you have changed. They never saw the construction. They only see what was built. There is tremendous freedom in that. You stop trying to make everyone understand you. You stop explaining every decision. You stop announcing what you are about to become. And you begin simply becoming it. Because ultimately, the most important parts of your life do not require spectators. A tree does not ask permission to grow. The sun does not ask whether anyone noticed it rise. And a person who truly knows themselves does not need the entire world to know them too. Keep people you trust close. Love deeply. Speak honestly. But remember, access to your inner world is valuable. Give it deliberately. Because sometimes, the strongest thing you can say about your next move is absolutely nothing.